Welcome back to Cradle. So last time we found out that Ida is now, I guess, considered an illegal copy, an illegal duplicate. And also she started malfunctioning something fierce. So back into the dome, which unfortunately means another one of those mini games, I'm sure. But at least now I know they're skippable if you fail them. So maybe I'll make my own game called How to Lose the Minigame as Quickly as Possible. I don't know, that might take just as long as trying to win it. I'm enjoying the story in this game. Even with some of the not so great voice acting, but it's an interesting game. But man, those mini games, not the best. I do like that I have a transportation system now. Even if it doesn't take me all that far. Still better than walking. Let's see, which pavilion is it now? 6, I think? So this one. No, I don't think you can. It's this one because I can't go up. Which one was it? Let me bring up the hint. Search the 6th pavilion. It is the 6th one. So I gotta find a way to get up there, I guess. Alright, maybe I take an elevator up to a nearby one and I try to find a way over. Oh, here we go. I could probably walk across this fallen beam. I hope.
I figured out what kind of breakdown the report was referring to. During a transfer, the ability to speak was not blocked out for one of the kids. That is, he was talking to himself, to his own copy.
Damn it. I screwed that jump up. At least I didn't die. That was fortunate. Gotta go all the way around to find an entrance again. Try that again. Hopefully I don't fall this time. Gotta run and jump. Nope. Woo! Made it this time. I'll go this way. Can't go this way. Alright. Wow, that's still a lot of places for me to fall right here. Well, that sucks. I could try to walk on this railing, I suppose. Can I get up there? Oh, this thing's in the way. That's why. Let's try to get up right here. There we go. Nice and careful. 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 Oh no! Whew. I'm on the outside of it, but I didn't fall. Cool. Ah, more. Alright. Oh, I could probably go on this beam. I don't know if that'll be better. I'm just gonna walk on top of this. Careful. Careful. Almost there. Alright.
I see you. Go on in.
What if Ida's manipulating me for some sinister purpose? Alright. What color boxes am I throwing this time? How does Ida know all these things are in here? Orange cubes. Use bombs to destroy gray blocks. Or apply orange to red to make a bomb explode. Okay. So this is like the second one I did where the thing tries to wall me in. See, I can just break these walls myself, so it's kind of like, what's even the point? Like, you walled me in. Congratulations. That just slows me down. This. Yeah, go ahead, do your thing. Oh, you walled that in. Oh, congratulations. Hurry up, you're running out of blocks. That's cool. If I lose, that's fine. I just skip this. Hurry up and lose so I can skip this. There we go. That'll work. Cool, he's got this almost completely walled in now. Yay! You lose. Cool. Alright. Excellent. Now let me skip this. Yes, thank you. Wish you could just skip it without having to lose it once. At least the at least the devs had the presence of mind to include the ability to skip those dull mini games. Can I go down this slide? It's kind of broken. Screw it. I'm doing it anyway. I'm going kind of slow. Okay. Alright.
I know why there was so little information about me. August 15th was my first workday at the Grabera Garden. I had come here for the first time with that group of kids, and the explosion occurred 2 hours later.
That's unfortunate. Wait, did she cause the explosion somehow? Kinda makes you wonder. Strange coincidence, don't you think? Rather unfortunate if it is just a coincidence. Why did I have her hidden in a candy box for like 15 years? Whoa. Whoa, cool. It's nighttime. I hadn't even looked up before during the daytime. You couldn't see this, or I just never looked up. But holy moly, that looks cool. What is that? Are we in some kind of dome? Just happens to coincide with what looks like the galactic plane. Huh.
Did you bring it?
I did.
I did. Hold on while I replace it.
Do I need to shut her down first? It's this thing, isn't it? It's up here. I should have powered her down instead of just ripping that out while she's active. So are you alright now? Are you still flipping out?
Well,
It's fine.
thoughts still messed up?
No, everything's fine.
Then it helped.
For now. We'll see if it lasts.
How long will your charge last?
About 2 weeks, maybe less. Say, know what I found? The correspondence of that operator, Mark, with one of his colleagues. There are some strange tidbits here. Here, listen to this.
To be honest, it doesn't really interest me.
But it does.
This is important.
It interests
About
me.
your parents.
Don't speak for me, Anabish.
What?
Your parents. And me as well. Here, listen. It's a work correspondence. They're talking about research into memory transfer between people, using telepathy.
Telepathy?
That's what it says here. They're discussing telepathy and also mention some kind of side effect. They refer to it as NPR0, the NPR0 effect.
What is it?
Well, if my understanding is correct, it's a sensation, a strange sensation experienced when one transmits one's memory.
And what of it?
Mark writes that at one time he was very interested in the matter, studying NPR0 thoroughly after that incident with Ida.
That incident, huh?
That incident?
We must have been acquainted, even though I remember nothing about Mark or any unusual effects, and I cannot imagine what incident he's referring to.
And what about my parents?
That's here too. He recalls working at a research station before the garden was constructed. There weren't many people around in those days. His circle of contacts was limited to several work colleagues and his Mongolian friends. He writes, "It's the family living in a yurt not far from the landing platform." That's your family, isn't it?
Sounds like it.
Where are your parents now?
They died long ago. Why?
They could have probably answered many of our questions. Maybe Mark even told them about me.
Are you all right?
Yes, maybe. Maybe he told them.
Uh-oh, she's flipping out again.
Ida, is everything fine?
Everything fine is an ordinary word. Just a note, like the weather, chilly or warm, but we were looking for other research. Family records, kind letters. So, what was that just now? More of the same?
Yep.
Yes. Again.
Anabish.
What?
I don't think I have much time. Please help me untangle this web with Mark. I want you to look through your parents' things. They may have left behind notes, journals.
Understood. I'll go look for them. Tabaha is here.
Hey, Tabaha.
Looks like it'll rain.
Rain? Today?
There'll be rain and thunder, and it'll sweep all profiteers into a ditch.
Uh-oh. He doesn't look happy.
What happened?
You got any idea how much the search cost me?
No. How much?
1.5.
Is that a lot?
Well, when and by Gore has the internet ever cost 1.5?
I'll pay you back.
I won't take money from your destitute self.
All right. Thanks.
The information was paid for and delivered by a personal courier.
Very nice. So, what did you find out?
Well, first of all, the Gabera Garden was never about entertainment.
It was a hospital, I know. But what happened to it?
The kids were all patients, yeah? Well, one of them had his container overflow. The potassium exploded. That's what happened.
That's all?
Hold your horses. The story ain't so simple. Think. A person gets his body replaced and blows up minutes later. You might ask, how could they not have checked the container? Turns out they did check, and the container was empty, and yet 15 minutes later it up and explodes. In other words, the capsule filled and overflowed rapidly, pretty much instantly in point of fact.
There must have been a reason.
Must have been, sure, but it wasn't found. All that's known is that there was a mishap with this particular child's transfer. Turns out he had been talking to himself while in the booth. That was the mishap. As to why he blew up, that part's unclear. When he came outside, all his stats were normal, and he looked calm. You can see it on the video.
It's a video?
What's the video you mentioned?
From the security cameras, you can see everything. Here he is, coming out to the booth in an M-body. Here's the sword acceptance ceremony.
Sword?
Here he is, getting off the stage and heading into the garden. He's walking evenly, takes a seat on the edge of a flower bed. Then, this part is a bit unclear.
What's happening?
A child comes up to him as he's sitting. A teeny little thing. Walks up and says something to him. Looks like the kid fancies the sword and is asking for it.
What sword?
A toy. Just a shiny toy sword. They were given to the kids as presents after their body replacements. Endure a transfer, get the toy.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So our hero hands over the sword. He's holding on to the hilt, hand extended. The child is trying to take the sword but can't.
Why not?
Why can't he?
Because he's grabbing at the blade, which is holographic. The kiddo's fingers swish right through the air, through the illusion.
I see. And then what happens?
Then, nothing happens. It's the end of the recording. The explosion is coming up. Here's a grown-up approaching the kids. That's the transfer operator. He walks up to his patient and asks him something. The latter turns around and blows up a second later. And that's it. Doesn't clear up much, I'm afraid.
What was his name?
Mark, or who are you asking about? The one who blew up? That was Albert.
And the other child?
The little one? Don't know. He was one of the locals. Not sure how he ended up inside the garden. Have fun with your little mystery now, but I'm off.
See you tomorrow?
I don't know. It might be 3-4 days, maybe a week. We'll see. All right, take care now. Don't get caught in the rain.
Hold on to Baja. I've got one more question.
I told you everything I know about this garden. I've got nothing else.
It's not about the garden. It's about my parents. I wanted to remember something about my parents.
Here,
What's this?
a key to the drawer of your Grandpa Botchin's bedside table.
Where did you get it?
Botchin left it to me. He said that if ever you ask me about your parents, to give you this key. So, that's what I'm doing. And I don't know nothing else. Goodbye.
See you later, Tabaha.
Goodbye, Baja.
So I can unlock that drawer now that I couldn't before. I bet that's where the journals are. Okay. So it's here. What is this? Flashlight attachment. I'll take it. Leather case. Passport in the name of Bachin Dala. Receipt for a scooter tire. Bachin with his wife. Kambo Lama replaces his body. Stamp. Celebrations over the Mongolian Buddhist Association blessing the body replacement program. Birth certificate. First name. Chagatai Zambo. text, male, date of birth, September 4, 2053. Father, Zambul Batjin. Mother, Saranjay Bolden. Extinct insect stand. Train ticket. I think that's all the things minus this. Wait, is this a separate one? Petition to the head of boiler house number 17 of the city of Ulaanbaatar. I hereby request to release me from my mechanic's obligations due to an unavoidable change in residence. Bachin. Grandpa Bachin's journal. On the inside are several brief notes. The 2 pages split by the bookmark are dense with text. It is a message for Enibish. I'll read only what's addressed to me. Enibish, if you're reading this letter, that means your curiosity has led you into the past to your forebears. Your parents' belongings are locked away in chests. I will give you the key with which to open them, but know this, no things will give you any answers until you've asked yourself the right question. Of all the possible paths, only one will lead you to this question. Find this one true path, and may modest assistance ease your search. You will need a ray of phantom light to illuminate your path. Alright, that would be the flashlight. And a wise clue to make the right decision at the crossroads. Not sure about the wise clue part. In this drawer lies a rounded object. Use it to obtain the ray of light. I get it, I put that on the flashlight. In the Book of Wisdom you'll find the clue. Then go to my grave, stand on the large stone and take a look around using the ray of light. Look carefully and you will see the spot from which to begin your path. Alright. Game saved here, so this is where we'll lead off. And we'll do the whole flashlight thing and try to find the clue in the Book of Wisdom next time.